welcome back to our final day of the international tour. WWE. Huh. Today also marks the last scheduled John Cena appearance.
No.
Yes.
They said he's going to be at the Raw before WrestleMania.
Yes, that, but until then, no.
So that only leaves, like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So?
Understandable.
So this will be the last Cody and John Cena segment we'll have in quite a while.
Thank you.
No.
Hi, guys. It's me again.
Would you give that a rest? Like, nobody gets it.
What do you mean nobody gets it?
They already seen your face, so, like, there's no point.
It's a play on joke, you idiot.
It's not a joke if there's no point to it. Stop. Ooh, you look pretty, girl. Sometimes I wish she could go, like, to the stage without makeup sometimes, because she does look really pretty without makeup, and she wears no makeup when she's, like, doing underground stuff, but she does makeup when she does live shows, and that's good and all, but I just wish, Logan Paul. But anyway, I just wish Rhea Ripley could wear, could be barefaced when she's fighting live too. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. How crazy, like I said in the description, how crazy it would be if Jimmy could beat Gunter tonight and Jey Uso can't when it's WrestleMania time. Like, what does that say? But I don't think that'll happen. I don't think they would, do a feud with Jimmy and Jey anytime soon. Hi. John Cena come out first. So maybe I shouldn't say this because Drew McIntyre's not even here, but Drew McIntyre, during that altercation Friday night, he got glass stuck in his eye and he had an eye patch when he was on the WWE social media page. Now, I don't know if it's going to be part of the gimmick and all, but if it is, I kind of hope it's not, they're not leading up to Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio eye for an eye match, with those two, but you know what I mean, just with Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre this time. I hope they wouldn't do anything like that again, because it will, that feud was fine and all, it's just that the match concept was dumb, that's all. Hi there, thank you for the compliments. I'm from Long Island, New York. And one thing that I saw on Facebook that it's a little different that you wouldn't see, but he had this time he doesn't, but before on his hat, the C, how he has it crossed off on John Cena's hat, it was above the what's it called? The circle line symbol thing. It was outside of it, so that was a symbol, like, you do see me now. But this time he doesn't have it, so I wonder why is that. I guess, like, you know, there's no point if it's outside the line, but we got the meaning of it at least, though. Not John Cena. Not John Cena's shirt has that, like, you know, London Soldier. That London Soldier captain hat. London Knight. That's what they're really called. Yes, interrupt. Cody Rhodes said that his WrestleMania entrance, he wants his daughter to say that line, you know, wrestling is more than one royal family. I wonder how would that work. It would probably be so cute, but I wonder, like, you know, like how big of an impact it would make. Maybe you shouldn't interrupt him so early because, like I said, is this the segment that's gonna finally have them fight each other? Because they're gonna fight at some point before the match, like, you know, happens all together. Whether it's backstage or in the ring, and, you know, security has to separate them, and, you know, all that stuff. I wouldn't say, like, it's nothing compared to the brawl that The Rock gave him, but, you know, it would be something of the sort, or worse, both of them team up and, you know, beat him. Watching TV. I do see your message. I am watching TV. Again, another kid dressing as Cody Rhodes. I just love their oversized jackets on little tiny kids. They're so cute. But like I said, they're hell of expensive. They're $500 just for that. For a grown-up, I could understand why it would be $500, but for a child, well, I guess it makes more sense because the tinier of detailing that has to be implemented compared to, like, you know, an adult size where, like, you know, they're used to it because they're just making basically replicas of Cody Rhodes' thing. They have to do it even tinier, modify it to an even tinier body, so. I told you I'm from Long Island, New York. Like, what the hell? You want my address too? Which I'm not going to give you. So, it's off kindly. That's good. And I would definitely not give my address to you.
We've listened to you talk for 2 weeks. Allow me, John Cena, to do your job for you.
Well, to be fair, he didn't really. He just kept repeating himself the whole time he talked, so.
Where do you want to start? There's so much you can make fun of when it comes to me. Okay, for starters, I have a little bit of a lisp, you know? Y'all know, sometimes words with the letter S, I'll give you one. Stardust.
I liked your Stardust concept. Maybe it wasn't the right thing to go with a world title defense, but the gimmick itself I did like.
Man, that's gotta bother you. I mean, that's who you're wrestling at WrestleMania 41, going on last in your final WrestleMania, the headline match, Stardust. Hey, what else could you go at? Bingo.
Mask.
All right, this is a good one. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck.
Thank you.
I got booed in a company I created. Oh gosh, there's so much. I knew you weren't gonna bite on any of this stuff though.
Oh dear, he
Here's the
actually
thing,
laid it
perhaps
on a
I'm
little
struggling.
thin there.
Perhaps I'm
I mean,
struggling with the idea that Superman is
He was
really
being
dead.
vague, but at the same
What?
time hitting the nail on the head.
That would bring me to my next point, actually. I do not think that your words have matched your actions. I think for the last 2 weeks, you have lied to this audience.
Well,
And you and I, we used to ride together. We used to
I'd
sing
say-
Poncho
I'd
Lefty. I know
say
you cared about me at one point.
only to those
But
who,
for sure,
like, you know,
I know
were
you
analysts
cared
like me,
about
because
them.
I saw that. I
So
did see
take
that
the
zoom in on him
opportunity.
crying. He was tearing
You
up.
don't have to
No
look
lie.
at me. Look at them and tell them
So
John
I know
Cena
he's
really
right.
why.
As much as it's a stupid idea, John Cena is gonna snap out of it. Friendship, no. No offense, some of you might seem like nice people on YouTube, and I appreciate all the love you give me, but I can't. For my own safety and privacy, I'm never going to DM anybody that knows me from YouTube.
I'm gonna bury you.
Unless you're close friends who I know that are watching me.
Buried everyone else. They've been saying for years that John Cena buried.
Feel free to follow me on my social, but if you say that I know you from YouTube, then all I'm just going to say is that thank you for the love and support, and just leave it at that.
I bury mediocrity. I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failures. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your ego outmatches your ability. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. I have been so great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of this organization to my chauffeur. That's right. Cody Rhodes, your champion, is nothing more than my chauffeur. A slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint he can run the kingdom. There's your why, Cody Rhodes. Because you, with that, disgusts me. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret.
See,
you
he's cheering
need
up
to be
again.
undeniable, but you are still underwhelming.
He's cheering up again. So.
I tried to drill it into
Like,
your
John Cena's really
egotistical
trying
skull.
and is
You
acting
have to be
like, you know,
authentic, because they
experience
can
is
see
helping
you
him and all,
only.
but
You didn't listen,
this
and
isn't
it
true to his
shows.
wrestling
You're
character,
too
so that's why he's
perfect.
like, you know,
You're
having a little
too
second thought.
polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by. Actually, you are just like the Pied Piper, because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune trick these people into loving mediocrity. Strip away his music and entrance, there is not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit. But you can walk me out here in silence and bet your last dollar I would body you before your first breath. Cody Rhodes does not look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me. But Cody Rhodes also, you don't look like you don't act like you, and you don't work like you, because after all these years, you are still afraid to show who you are. So what do we get instead? Cody gives us a generic mix of every superstar he's ever loved or TV show he's ever watched in some big confused blob. And it makes you look like a 16-year-old kid taking acting lessons who's still afraid of public speaking. You have showed me one thing, and the one thing you have showed me is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people. I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see.
Nepotism is alive and well.
Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, it'll be great for you. Go straight to Fanatics, buy the toy belt that they buy, call yourself their champion. Because the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are. An errand boy that got lucky. There's your why, pal.
John, I didn't expect to say this. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. Can you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it?
Oh dear. Oh, I get it now. Oh hell.
Strip everything
Oh,
away
boy.
from me, right? I don't know who I am. Who the hell knows who they are? I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me. Gosh, everyone's so terrified of you on the mic. I'm not, because I know you've got more dick in that promo than you do
Oh,
in your
dear.
shorts.
Let's see.
You want to make fun of me for appearing like I'm 16 taking public speaking lessons? Well, you're the one who hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16. And what a softball Thank you, John.
Zac Efron is
What a
kind of more
softball
attractive
you
than him.
throw me by
I'll say
saying
that.
You created all of this. You created me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it,
clean your room before you look. That's funny
while we're
freak.
at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now. And what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic that you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock?
Oh, wow, this one really takes the whole cake.
John, you're still my hero.
Of course, yes.
But you're also a piece of shit.
At the moment, yes, but oh no, tearing up again, and there's a close-up too, so no denying that. It's no doubt.
Just like all these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts. I have worked 100 times harder.
That's
than you. Never
a
once in
sensitive
all that
that's a
time
sensitive
was I
saying
ever
to say
protected
right
from an
now.
audience or a
Except he
superstar,
said a
present
different word,
company
but
included,
I get
taking
the
their
real
best
real
shot.
meaning.
As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself. That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that your best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids. See you at WrestleMania, champ.
John, no. Hey, I just want to remind you, in all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once has an audience, never once have they chanted at me, you can't wrestle.
I don't recall. It must have been at a time when I was young. Or at least, like, you know, one of the times he showed up and I just didn't care that much. Listen, you little punk. Well, that's something. Well, that's something. I knew it had to, one of them at least had to pull a cheap shot or did a one-puncher. Oh dear. That's gonna be a doozy. I hope The Rock doesn't show up now. But he is probably gonna, so. Yeah, but this is the segment that really did it all. Hey.
I guess Cody Rhodes isn't afraid to show who he is. And in 19 nights at WrestleMania,
segment. If I had to like put them in order from best to worst, I would say maybe the first was worst, second best, third. It's like that old saying: first is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the treasure chest or polka dot dress or whatever. It's all different things, but you get what the old saying is. That's how I feel about those Cody Rhodes segments. Wait, Barrett is here too. I wonder why. But anyway, I love this trio anyway. Oh wait, I know why Wade Barrett is here. They're in London. Duh, dumbass.
Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Title. The special guest referee, Bianca Belair. What a story developing between these three.
I forgot to mention before, but Bianca Belair had a black and white suit on, and I was like, imagine refereeing in a suit like that. But she ain't though. She probably designed something cuter and much more lightweight. But you know what? Seth Rollins. Wait, I wouldn't say that's totally out of the question because Seth Rollins, like, you know, refereed in a suit, a suit referee suit. Like his crazy poofy shoulder sleeve shirt. He wore the same thing except, like, you know, in referee stripes. So that's not too out of the question, but I know Bianca's not going to do that though.
It is our main event with a spot at WrestleMania on the line. We know Bianca Belair will challenge for the Women's World Championship, but who will she face? Will it be Iyo Sky? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Well, Bianca's got a lot of say in it. She's the special guest referee live on Netflix tonight.
It's your boys,
I wonder who they'll feud with now because it can't be LWO anymore. It can't be LWO anymore because they're with that whole Chad Gable luchador, you know, storyline thing.
Okay, go Subati.
Okay, so they're deciding to show ads this time. But it's fine for now because nobody really cares about that much about New Day's entrance and all.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal, but you use the Car Gurus app. That's a price drop alert, so the deals come to you.
Do I like their new theme? Yes and no. Only because, like, you know, their you know, old New Day theme was iconic and all. This will just take something getting used to. And like I said, like in previous videos, like Triple H is trying to like get out of the rock phase, like, you know, the rock music genre phase of themes for superstars, or like, you know, themes of the whole show in general, and convert it to hip hop. So like this is like, you know, an example. This is an example of, like, you know, getting out of the rock phase and going into the hip hop phase. So they're going heavy on the electronica and rock phase. But this beat is not so bad. At least it's better than Zelina Vega's music. Her music is terrible. Her new music is terrible.
She's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank,
it's Zelina Vega's music is terrible, and so is the Street Profits music is terrible.
5% cash back on everyday purchases.
Like, I know they did a good thing with getting rid of Def Rebel and stuff, but that doesn't mean that all his songs were terrible. And it shouldn't mean that, because it's his songs that they had to get rid of him. Unless he, asked for most of his songs back. Then, yeah, I guess that's fair. But that's kind of petty.
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria cookies. Give snack time a golden touch.
Yeah, Street Profits and Zelina Vega's music is garbage, though. New Day's music is fine. Because it works with their character, honestly. But as for Street Profits and Zelina Vega, they did not need to change it. Their music was fine. They didn't change character all that much. Well, maybe the Street Profits did change a little bit of their character, but I don't think it was worth, changing their music for it, because it's not like they're completely changed that much. The New Day changed their character dramatically.
Superstore in WrestleMania history, and so much more.
And maybe it's a good thing that they're not giving John Cena heel music, because I don't think it would sound good either.
The Bacaloo in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41. It will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony on Friday, April 18th. Undertaker One Dead Man Show will take place Saturday, April 19th. The roast of WrestleMania.
They didn't make it clear that the Hall of Fame ceremony would be on Peacock, though. So I wonder. They probably will, though. It's just that they've just been so late in telling all the news about Hall of Fame. It's like they're being lazy with the Hall of Fame this year. And I wonder why is that.
Well, let's see what the state of the New Day is going to be as they try to prove to our general manager that they deserve a tag team championship opportunity. Gentlemen. You're right. Last week I told you that you need to earn it. And tonight in this United Kingdom, you will do just that. London, please help me in welcoming their opponents. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Blue Cats Republic.
Oh. Wow.
They are back together as a team. Pete Dunne from Freedom, Tyler Bate from Dublin, here in England. Tyler Bate has been out since July, recovering from a torn pec. But he's ready to go tonight. A nasty injury he suffered competing alongside Pete Dunne in
Yep.
NXT.
Yep. But I wouldn't know anything much about Tyler Bate, though, because I didn't watch NXT that long. At least, as they were a tag team.
Absolutely. And you look at Pete Dunne back home, you guys assume, although he never smiles inside, he's going to be a little bit extra motivated. And then for Pete, he had to climb that mustache.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that Tyler Breeze, and they just changed his name? I don't think so. Don't answer me if it's a stupid question.
Has to prove whether or not they're worthy for another title shot.
The first match for the New Czech Republic since July. They take on the 14-time tag team champions, the New Day. Wait, the New Day is going around and wanting another tag team title opportunity because they want to prove that they're the best of all time. They haven't held gold on Raw or SmackDown since April of 2021. And many people are saying the only reason they were successful was because Big E was part of the group.
Well, turning their backs on Big E was supposed to be the catalyst that propelled the New Day back to the very top in the talent ranks. The way have been waiting a long time.
So what, now Pete Dunne is going to be a babyface?
Welcome back to the big
Because he has to? Because I don't see it that way, but whatever. I guess we have to.
UK champion in WWE. 19 years old, he won that title. Now goes to Orca. Xavier Woods.
Oh, some old school rule of sport wrestling here.
And a tag made to Pete Dunne.
It's a thick Falconer for the historians.
Of course.
One thing to add over in the US. We're going to find out right now which tag team in WWE with new in their title is the best. Live.
New Catch Republic certainly starting out hot here in front of their home crowd.
And Bruiserweight Pete Dunne makes the tag, and Tyler Bates.
Pete Dunne probably didn't like, you know, doesn't even show up here. Doesn't even show up here because he probably is a part of NXT UK now. Most of the superstars that were in NXT but are not anymore, they went to NXT UK and they don't showcase that anymore. They only show it exclusively in the UK now. I wonder why is that, because it was not that bad, but it wasn't that good either. But people still cared about it nonetheless. That's why they, like, you know, had the UK title go to the real NXT and stuff. But I get if they wanted to make their own brand and stuff.
Until now, that is. Introducing Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and Parmesan on top. It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Try it for the first time tonight.
This is phenomenal.
You never had a sauce like mine. And you never will. Because my sauce is only for dogs.
You don't have a Nona to make sauce for your dog. But you do have new pedigree drizzlers. It's sauce for dogs.
Dogs was frustrating. Very frustrating. No taxes getting matched with a TurboTax Extra as soon as today. Who files your taxes for you? So you can go about your day and get your maximum refund. Guaranteed. Now this is taxes.
This year I'm trying to ace my college bets on FanDuel. So I'm here with somebody smart.
I should have announced that for all CM Punk fans that his band, the band doing his theme, you know, living in color, or is that what it's called? Yeah, living in color. They're going to do his WrestleMania entrance, and that's great. Another iconic live music performance, because last year we had Rhea Ripley's band Motionless in White, is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. They did her theme, you know, Brutality, and that was great. I wouldn't know too much about that band though, but I have a friend who is a big fan of that band, and he likes that song. But he listened to more because he's a metal head freak and stuff. Not the thing that liking metal music is a weird thing. It's just that I'm too gentle and too sensitive to be around that type of music, at least for that long. There are some exceptions, like Baby Metal. I do love their music, but they make metal music a little bit of a pop, like, you know, they bring a little pop into the metal, and that's why I like them so much. Cause they're idols, they're J-pop idols, sort of. So that's why.
absolute worst return of all time for Tyler Bate.
It's like 3:50. Yeah, it's the same time. The same time here.
Another cover, hits the leg of Dunn. Forced to kick out at 2.5.
Certainly not how you draw it up. Return in your home country.
Yeah, so we're living in the same time zone.
With you.
Well, the fairy tale return for Don, but Bate, is about to turn sour at the hands of the New Day, unless Don pulls someone out the back pretty damn quick.
And the hard-hitting technical phenom, Pete Dunne just ran into a forearm by Woods.
Been over here in Europe for 3 weeks at WWE. These crowds have been spectacular.
The final night of this 3-week European tour tonight in front of a packed house in London. And Kofi Kingston out to the top rope. Down goes Dunn again. Kofi looks to put Pete Dunne away. Hook of the leg. Referee Jessica Carr right there in position, but a kick out yet by Dunn.
I should note that Kairi Sane is like, you know, back in the performance center, and she is training. Well, maybe not in the performance center, but she is back in Japan and she is training, and she looks totally beefed up. I'll just say that. I've seen recent videos of her. She totally looks beefed up, and I was like, damn, you're almost not every Ripley physique, but you could be just with a little bit more of intense training. And I'm like, damn. She wanted to be beefcakes, real thick. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just like, hey, damn, what brought this on?
Catching Kofi Kingston in midair, and tossing Kofi to the middle of the ring. And a kick off by Bate.
9 months worth of frustrations exploded in the ring for Tyler Bate.
I just hope she wouldn't come back like as a heel against Iyo Sky, because, well, she probably will, because her captions say otherwise. She says she wants the title, but she didn't make it clear on which one though. I can assume only the one that Iyo is like, you know, having right now.
Tyler Bate manages to find his tag partner though. Top bins.
Clothesline into that German suplex. Cover now by Pete Dunne for the win. And breaking things up, Xavier Woods.
Chemistry and timing is clearly still there for the New Day. After this nice double
Beard and McAfee tonight. Yeah, and Michael Cole. Hit 3 of them today.
You still got it after a 9-month hiatus. Tyler Bate certainly does.
I didn't get why Wade Bear was there at first, but they're in London, so I totally understand why, like, you know, he's the third guy this time.
Kofi, the SOS, stack it up, Dunn for the victory. Dunn kicks it too.
He's got to take a hell of a lot of punishment in this match. Still enough left in the tank, but once again in disarray is the New Czech Republic.
He comes gritty, he's tough. I feel like he thinks he represents this entire country. There's no way he's going down without a fight.
There's an example of it.
Of course they're gonna win Pat McAfee because this is the home turf match. Whatever superstar they have that you know belongs in the places they're at, they make them the winners, unless it's like against a top star. Then nah. But yeah, they'll totally win this round.
Czech Republic.
Oh. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Xavier may pull his hair.
Turnbuckle. Woods are hand of the top of the tights of Pete Dunne.
Yeah, they cheated though, so that's the only reason why they would win. Yeah, they totally cheated, so that's the only reason why they did win. Yeah, well, that's scary. That's scary. Just everyone goes out their seats and they try and get as close to the barricade as possible.
Thought the English lads had this, but instead, the New Day outsmart, outwit, and inevitably, Daybreaker, double start to the chest. And the New Day.
Yeah, cheating. It's the only way they can win now anyway.
Team championship conversation.
Congratulations,
Dude.
Kofi, Xavier.
You can't keep grabbing phones like that. I know you're trying to play your part in character, but you can't keep grabbing people's phones like that.
Of a tag team title opportunity, but do you feel like tonight's win further cements that belief?
Kathy, are you slow? Of course we deserve a shot at the tag team title, and we have since day one, and we want it now.
We did exactly what we said we were gonna do. Now we demand what we are owed and what we deserve. And that is a title match for the WWE World Tag Team Championship.
Well, speaking of the champs,
What feels like roar is war.
you guys practice that? Raiders.
That was great. Did you guys practice that? That was cute.
Eric and Ivar, the World Tag Champs. The War Raiders are here.
But then with the titles home, every roar is
It's not deep enough to do that. Thank you, Wade.
Tag team title opportunity.
I mean, if Old Stooge, Adam Pearce came out and said, okay, you get a win, maybe you'll be able to do it, knock off 2 hometown kids, maybe get an opportunity at the title again.
Well, you know, right now we'd like to talk about a brand new show on WWE called Brawl. That is a cool show since late afternoon.
I missed like 2 episodes worth. I need to catch up on it. But I'll keep you on the news on what I know about these new possible NXT superstars. But like I said, I saw these two girls from this show be on NXT, so it's only a matter of time before we see them debut for real.
I had the opportunity to watch the Usos in traditional tag team action for the first time in a couple of years. Taking back Jimmy and Jey in action against A Town Down Under. The Usos picked up the win, and the world champ Gunter got involved.
Launching assault on both Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jey trying his best to fight back, but again looking a shadow of the man we know as main event until saved by Jimmy.
You want to know two things? What? Man, I don't know if I can beat him. You can't. Not this Jey. No. The Jey I know, the right-hand man, that's the one I need. The one that became the main event Jey Uso, that's the Uso I need. The one that won the Royal Rumble, that's the Uso I need. Do you got me? Me and you next week. Really? No, sure. As long as you don't trip and fall like a bunny.
I tried to watch WWE LFG, but it's a bore. You watch it. It's always gonna be boring at first, especially reality, and especially with reality TV, because reality and WWE never has been their strong suit. But it's always at the start, honestly. If you give it a chance, then you can see, like, you know, it makes it more impactful in the middle to the end.
I know the whole world been doubting you, bro. But tonight, I'm going out there and closing that noise, bro. Listen, Gunther's a big deal. So are you. Man, so am I. Tonight, ain't no ring general in there, Luce. It's just a man who's beatable. Tonight, I'm going to beat Gunther.
Oh, man. Oh,
At
man.
WrestleMania, you're going to beat Gunther and become world heavyweight champion.
Oh man, I hope I'm right, but I hope I'm not right at the same time about Jimmy winning to show Jey Uso how easy it is.
I hear you. Just be careful.
Oh dear. Is that supposed to mean I'm right?
Well, that is good advice by Jey Uso, because did you see the smile on Gunther's face?
Anyway, I hope I'm right and not right at the same time.
Good luck, Jimmy.
Jimmy's going to win the show. Jay how easy it is, and that's gonna make him feel some type of way. I don't get why they had to do it like this, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it does make a good, like, it does make like a good drama, but and like, you know, a barrier between a nice relationship.
We all bring something different to the table. Ben's original. We're all original recipes.
Who invites a husky guy to an outdoor summer wedding? It's 100 freaking degrees.
Natalia.
And because I sweat a lot, I went to Men's Warehouse and got a suit with a special fabric called Chillflex that breathes and keeps me cool. Even in these inhumane conditions.
You may now kiss the bride.
Thank you, Doc.
Love you, too.
It's a little hot to be flirting, don't you think?
No, I don't.
What table are you at?
At Batteries Plus, we know off is not an option. Off means you're late for work or miss a call. Life's busy. You're busy. You need to be on the road, on the call, or just ready to play on. Batteries Plus has batteries.
Me and my mom always said this, but I wonder why Jimmy and Jey Uso be wrapping up tape on two of their fingers like this. They just have two of their fingers like wrapped up like that.
Before I knew, I was different. Before I understood what nuclear truly meant.
Like they assume they're going to have their hand in a fist the entire time.
To move a submarine, I had to be born for it. You can be smart, or you can be nuke smart. All conditions normal.
Jay wins at Mania and beats.
This designer bag.
I would hope so, but I told you, if possible, if my prediction is correct, then I'm not too sure what to think anymore.
Around $270 a month.
I'm hoping I'm wrong though, for the sake of, like, you know, not Jey Uso turning heel and then, like, you know, going against Jimmy. But maybe that could work, because I always said, like, you know, the reign of Jey Uso needs to end soon enough, and then the reign of Jimmy needs to happen this year, because last year and a little bit of this year is Jey. Now, like, you know, now that we're going to be in the middle of the year in a couple months, this is the perfect time for Jimmy to step in. And the thing is, even if Jey turns heel, he's still going to have a massive ovation, because his character is just that likable, no matter, like, you know, what he seems to be on. I mean, come on, when he was, like, you know, a part of the bloodline, everyone still loved him.
That kind of street fight was a big deal.
And yes, Jimmy Uso did really start the Yeet movement. There's video footage that made it, like, you know, that makes it true. So I know that'll be brought up soon enough. Oh man, I remember, well, not remember this match, but I've seen this match before. Mick Foley on the thumbtacks, yes. It was the year before I was born.
I've never seen reactions like that, and it has a lot to do with the guy in the ring. That was a match that sort of put me on the map as being tough enough to survive in the upper echelon of WWE. What a moment that was. To look back years later, it's overwhelming.
Okay, so they are showing it on Peacock and YouTube and TikTok and Twitter. So that kind of confirms it. I can probably, you know, live stream it. So if it's gonna be on all those platforms.
The natural disasters, and of course, the game. Triple H will be live from the Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to be joined by my partner, Pat McAfee, as we are being allowed to host the 2025 Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year. An absolute honor.
Yes, I know. I think everyone knows that.
Celebrities are out. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Nash.
Kate Nash. I know her. It's very vague, but I know her. I didn't know she was in a drama series. Michael Page, that name sounds familiar, but I'm like, you know, I can't think of really who it is right now. You said Carly Brooker, Pat McAfee, dumbass. This Cambaldi again.
It's the third most streamed song on Spotify with over 3
Yeah, that's the only song I know of him by. That's the only song, really the only song. See, I knew it would be pretty. Her referee outfit's so pretty. But it looks like a fighting suit too, so yeah, so that makes me think she's gonna sabotage a little bit. Yeah, Bianca's referee outfit looks pretty. A lot of celebrities in the crowd. Yeah, but none that I'm familiar with. These are definitely familiar to the UK only. Only Louis Cambaldi and Kate Nash are who I'm familiar with.
Jimmy Uso has proven he can give a final pat on like no other. He's proven he can give a one hell of a slap. But now he really has to back this up.
Hey guys, Jey Uso has had a crisis of confidence as of late. A lot of miscues in recent weeks as Gunther appears to be in Jey Uso's head. Well, Jey better get Gunther out of his head because in 1990 he's got to face the man for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. So Wade, Jimmy Uso steps up for his brother tonight and says, I'm going to go out to you tonight and I'm going to prove, Jey, that Gunther's a man and he can be beaten and he can be defeated. And Jimmy wants to prove that to help his brother's confidence here tonight.
Yeah, the job for Jimmy Uso is clear. Put down the blueprint on how to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. The first thing you have to do is shatter the massive, intimidating aura of the Austrian.
Oh boy, I'm really scared for this match. Please just disappoint me. I'm allowing you to disappoint me this one time, WWE.
Beat him down a little bit. Jimmy Uso coming off a win over The Miz right here in London this past Friday night on SmackDown. Goes to work against Gunther. Jimmy with a big right hand. Now a chop to Gunther as well. And you know, for Gunther,
see, look at the energy he gives in, unlike Jey Uso.
But perhaps not. No, it's also an opportunity for Gunther himself to get a lot more intel on his opponent at WrestleMania. Jey Uso, obviously a twin brother. Collections of moves that they perfect are incredible, similar, and some on their weak spots.
And you would think that, like, you know, if You would think that if their promo was a bit better, then yeah, they would. But the way Jey Uso's promo has been stale. I hope I'm right. I told you, but I hope I'm not right at the same time about how Jimmy's going to show Jey how easy it is to beat Gunter, and that's going to make Gunter want to fight him instead. So. He's making him sweat, and it's only been the first few minutes. He hasn't got tripped up once yet. Yeah.
Georgia smacked the corner of our table incredibly hard. That is a table that busted up the back of the ribs of JD McDonald.
Yeah, I was about to say. At least he didn't have it as bad as JD McDonald.
And now Gunther.
He said anything you can do, I can do.
It's a big man. It's like a pterodactyl going to fly from up there, but Jimmy Uso caught him with the right hand.
Well, Jimmy Uso truly believes he's going to do this. He has wobbled the World Heavyweight Champion, but putting him away is something else.
Well, that's the first step. Believe in yourself, right? That's what Jimmy's doing here against Gunther.
I told you. It might actually be true. I don't want to just get... It won't be that fast, though. But he's making him sweat.
Wow. And that, in a nutshell, in part, is why Gunther is the world champ. Just a splash. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of superstars win. This ain't no any regulars.
And Jimmy just walked right into a chop.
Yeah, he did.
By Gunther, who again showing resilience here tonight.
It was more of a punch in the stomach, a punch in the chest than a chop.
Game-changing move. Gunther can pull out.
Jeez. The ring general is taking over.
Okay.
Gunter's been giving way too much on these years, where he should be squashing.
Pecan.
Confused?
Yeah, just because he hasn't done any underground work doesn't mean nothing.
How do we stream all of these games?
Well, we engineered a fast, reliable Xfinity internet.
So you never miss a moment while streaming live sports.
Isn't that the best part about working here?
No, it's the uniform.
Actually, Mr. Jalen, I do feel a little self-conscious.
My sister's texting me about something. I have to tell this to my mom before it's too late.
Y'all look fresh. Y'all get it.
Know what's fresh? A super fast connection to the court with low lag. That's Wi-Fi built for streaming live sports. Bring on the good stuff.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica,
2 hours ago.
who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases.
Okay, that's all I had to
And
do.
if you ever have questions, our customer service...
I don't even have to look at the message to know what it's about.
We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, official law firm partner of WWE.
Italian marble is a little overrated. Spanish marble is much better.
Yeah, we got the statues.
Did you get the new 2K? No, I didn't. I'm not into buying the WWE games. I'm not into buying the WWE games or any sports games in general. But my brother is, but he didn't even get that yet. $70, $60 is just so much. And I don't think he'll be getting any $60, $70 games until GTA comes out, honestly. I don't blame him.
Regular menu price, get one large one-topping pizza for free.
No, like free.
GTA is a much worthwhile game than 2K.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
Oh, that reminds me. You coming to my after party? Wouldn't miss it. Want me to bring limes?
Oh, that'd be so helpful, Steven.
You're gonna try the new margarita recipe. I'm more of a rocks twist guy. Hey, can I come? I sent you an invite. Probably watch my spam. Great cocktail. Perfect.
I should get it, but I don't think I am because I'm not into those type of games. And I don't need to. Just being analytic and a fan of WWE is enough. I don't need to buy every merchandise they have or every game or every DVD that they have just to know I'm a fan.
Here we go, Jimmy Uso saying it's not impossible. Everything's possible. And Jimmy Uso now. What a kick to the face of Gunther.
Well, Gunther allowed that arrogance of him tormenting Jimmy Uso, sending a message to Jey. It's just allowed Jimmy back into the match.
And Jimmy now. And Gunther, big drop kick. A man that size should not deliver a drop kick like that. The height. And just like that, Gunther gonna hoist Jimmy up and deliver a power bomb. And a cover now by Gunther. And he said And now it's over. And this is ridiculous now. This is absolutely ridiculous.
And besides, I don't have $60 out of my ass every day, so.
For all intents and purposes.
Talks about the sport and being a sportsman. He had Jimmy Uso beat. He could have won the match and walked to the back. He sent his message already to Jey Uso, but he's going to continue now to punish Jimmy. And another clothesline. And once again, a cover by the world champion. And once again, Gunther is going to continue to torture Jimmy. This is enough. Be done with this.
Yeah, now it's the intense part, but let's see if he can bounce back from this.
The official Roger Bottovich is stepped in. See if Jimmy Uso can continue this match before Gunther
I wonder if Jey Uso will come out and, like, you know, somewhat
maybe Jimmy Uso takes this
mess this up.
Makes this backfire completely for the ring. Get that off.
To go to a WWE live show event. I did one time when they were here in Long Island back in 2021. That was a Mother's Day gift to my mom. Okay, so I am right. So I was right. You idiots in the back! You put his Titantron before you came out. So I was like, yeah, Alicia, why aren't you saying the winner?
I said earlier, Jey Uso had a crisis of confidence as it comes to Gunther. Well, that crisis is pretty bad at this juncture. Gunther's not done yet. Gunther coming back to the ring.
Now you could show his Titantron.
This is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for this. He's already in Jey's head.
Forget it now. Juicy. That's Jey Uso's username on Instagram, on his social media. Okay, I'm glad it went down the way it did. Cause like I said, they wouldn't make Jimmy and Jey feud this soon. Jimmy Uso still needs to have his time of
deal is headed to
he
overtime.
needs to have his time of, like, you know, a good reign.
That's right. Order now in the Subway app and get any footlong on the menu for just $6.99. Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies, fresh baked bread. Wait, can I get a timeout to talk about that
Jey
bread?
Uso saving his brother. This storyline is cooking.
What else? Get it now on the Subway app. Any footlong for just $6.99.
It would have been more dramatic if it went down the way I said it would, but I understand, like, you know, that, like, they're trying to use Jimmy as a motivation or something for Jey. They're trying to use his brother as a motivation, and that's sweet.
Now taxes is getting your maximum refund. Guaranteed.
That should cover some things.
Now this is taxes.
This year I'm trying to ace my college bets on FanDuel. So I'm here with somebody smarter than any professor I ever had. What's up, Chuck GPT? What's up, Chuck IRL? What do you think about this parlay? It's great. But why don't you use me for something you really need help with? What does Charles Barkley really need help with? Hundreds of results found. Uh-oh. Pronounce your alma mater. What? Remember that there's no East Virginia. Conflict resolution. Free throw percentage.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Learning the players' names.
Not all canned beans are the same. To show you why Goya black beans are so good, we brought in the experts.
Whole and plump. Approved.
Which story is more interesting going into WrestleMania? Honestly,
taste. Approved.
Honestly, like, you know,
Approved.
Every can of Goya black
none.
beans
Surprisingly,
is packed
none
with
for
goodness.
me.
If it's Goya, it has
Because
to be good.
many of them are, like, a little bit predictable, but at the same time, I need them to actually happen before I decide which one is going to be the best and stuff. Like, they haven't really, like, I can't explain it, but they haven't done much to build up the excitement for the WrestleMania match. At least, like, they're doing it really slow, I feel like. They're being much slow with doing their promos.
The fans expect us to play our hardest and best every day.
Like, as of right now, I can guess most of the winners. But you can't do that because there's always surprises at WrestleMania, so that's why I can't really say anything about any of that. Oh no, is he gonna attack both of them? Yes, he's gonna attack both of them. I don't know why they had to take the time to do a commercial break if they were just gonna continue. John Cena and Cody is more intriguing. Yes, after today's promo, yes, but otherwise, it was so stale for the first two interactions. Jason Jordan again. Oh. Ain't paying you enough less.
Consideration what's being done by Gunther here tonight as he drives Jey Uso off the steel post again.
What is that?
Zip ties?
Oh.
That is a zip tie, I believe. Cody will carry that from time to time, and now Gunther wrapping that zip tie around the...
Yeah, zip tie for what?
Now the man that was supposed to get zip tied is now zip tying Jey Uso.
Oh, the eyeballs.
Oh no. Oh no. I hate... You don't need to close up like that.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso is completely laid out.
And Jey Uso's going to go nowhere because Gunther is zip tying Jey Uso to the ropes here. Jey Uso's now defenseless.
Oh, I thought it was loose.
Jey is defenseless. He's been zip tied to the ring.
Gunther can now pick Jey apart all he wants.
Give me some scissors.
Well, that's his intention, Wade.
Bailey has no direction, no storyline. She just should have won the United States Championship one. Well, she and Lyra Valkyria have had an interaction recently, so I think she's next up for the Intercontinental title. So that's what she's got going for her.
I mean, this is
If they have to make Bailey turn heel again just to go up against Lyra Valkyria, that's totally fine. Because that whole time that she was, that whole time, like, you know, that she didn't have no direction, she was just with Naomi. Because she was kind of, people were saying like she was a suspect to the Jade Cargill incident, but now that that's over and done with, then she won't be. It'll hurt, but you can slip your hand out of that, you know. He didn't zip that zip tie too tight, so you could slip your hand out of that. Just try and squeeze it as much as you can. He tied the parts of the rope really tight, but not the parts of the hand. That was probably a safety precaution, though. Oh, why is your hand bleeding so much? Oh, wow, what happened to you? What happened to your face? I must have blinked or something. What happened to your face? Obviously razor, but anyway. Oh dear. Well, yes, this is going to be his motivation.
Not just physical torture, but now emotional torture when it comes to Jey.
Ew.
Are we going to send some security out here to get this guy
all this blood?
Tonight was supposed to be about...
Well, go tell the general manager, Rod.
Tell the...
aura of Gunther.
I'm telling you, you could do it. Just squeeze your hand out. Don't try and pull the rope.
This is Gunther's bathing in Jimmy's blood. Basking in the anxiety of Jey.
You guys get him out of the ring, please.
As if they're going to come. Look at how we'll get in the ring with this version of Gunther.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, that's mean.
Choke out Jimmy. Just a few feet away. Jey Uso, who's helpless. Help him, come here.
Ew.
Where's the military over here, Wade? Get out here.
Kill you on shit.
Jimmy Uso's out cold. He's been choked out. Finally, some more help coming into the ring to try to drag Gunther off this man.
Jey's defeated. Look at the eyes. He's a beaten man already.
And Pierce finally gets into the ring. They're going to have to send Jimmy to the damn hospital. Great question.
Great question. Yeah, that looks pretty gross.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is
but all you AEW fans must love this.
This man Gunther, you know what? He's pretty much a hypocrite. He preaches to everyone that he's the ring general, that the mat is sacred, right? That it's all about competition, being the best professional wrestler in the world today. And what does he do? He sneak attacks, he ambushes. He uses a zip tie to grab Jey Uso around the ring. He's nothing but a bully, Wade. Bottom line is, he's nothing but a bully. And he's supposed to represent this company as the world champion.
Oh, looks like that to his face.
That was disgusting. And everything that just happened there was disgusting. Well, again, WrestleMania will feature Gunther and Jey Uso's. Gotta be wondering now, what can I do to beat this man? Well, speaking of WrestleMania, this past Friday night on SmackDown, Jey just got cut away from the ring, and Jimmy really needs some help. We'll get some updates on Jimmy as we roll along, but this past Friday night on SmackDown, we have a contract signing for another big WrestleMania match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this. I guess this is a match that I would look forward to the most, only because I wonder if the the theory about, like, you know, Paul Heyman is gonna betray both Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and then Seth Rollins becomes the new Paul Heyman guy? Because I've been seeing a lot of fan art, like, you know, yesterday I saw a fan art where they were not Jimmy, CM Punk and Roman Reigns were dreaming about Seth Rollins winning, and Paul Heyman was next to them, and it was a nightmare for them. Dean Ambrose, why did you have to go to AEW?
You keep saying we. We died a long time ago. It's only been me. You've been here, but I've done all the work. I've made this place what it is today. What have you done? I'll tell you what I've done. You, it's that mindset that keeps me having to screw you. Biggest mistake is not understanding the danger that's right in front of us. You let the biggest snake in the world, CM Punk, into the garden. You could have cut his head off at War Games, but instead you shook his hand. And now I am left to do what I always do. Clean up your mess.
Hi there.
Again.
Come here to sign a contract.
We need a highlighter? What are you doing? Wise man, please, just smarten him up already. I know what you're looking for, and it's in there. You're closing the show at WrestleMania. You get to live your dream of all dreams. CM Punk, you are a WrestleMania
I always smile when I feel like it. Not because you say.
Reinventing WrestleMania is sacred. He doesn't deserve it, and this is your fault, and this is your fault.
Thank you. Thank you, as corny as it sounds, to the WWE Universe who stood by me and chanted my name for 10 long years. Thank you.
I'll never understand why, but it's fine.
You should be thanking your tribal chief. Because of me, you're in the main event.
But like I said, I'll always like you, CM Punk, more than Logan Paul.
Because of you, I will see you in the main event of WrestleMania. Thank you.
Yes, if he was here, there would be a whole possibilities of what Dean Ambrose can do, but nope. Mr. John Moxley just loves killing himself and loves bathing in blood like a vampire. So have fun in AEW, because honestly, he has no choice but to stay in AEW because the whole company rides on his ass. So without Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan in AEW, that whole company is a pile of garbage. That's the main event, night one. No, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins is the last match of night two.
Travis Scott's song "Theme" is the official theme song of WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his latest album, Utopia, a record that debuted #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Theme, banger, just like WrestleMania 41's about to be. Here goes Vegas, baby.
You know, Travis Scott, not the only hot celebrity in the world today. How about the man to my right way? Pat McAfee, a week from Wednesday, sold out PPG Pants Arena in Pittsburgh. A big night out. Yeah, I understand that even though it's sold out, still may be able to attend.
There's nothing at stake in that match. I know. But it's about the drama, not like, you know, a title on the line. That's what makes it interesting, because because this will I think they said this marks the end of a 6-year streak, because for 6 years the Royal Rumble winner matches have been the main events for both nights of WrestleMania, but now this year they're not going to do that. They're closing the show with a non-WrestleMania winner match.
This is when Finn Balor brought a steel chair into proceedings. Dirty Dom getting a piece of the action too, and then Penta. It was his turn, of course.
And would he join the Judgment Day? That was the question, and that was an emphatic no.
The offer declined, but ultimately, Braun and Penta paid a massive price for that decline. Highlights our business coup de grace as the Judgment Day got back on track.
I've had a lot, but there's no range to it.
Looks like you two buried the hatchet.
Oh, of course we did. Everybody knows that brothers.
Why are you wearing a Finn Balor shirt, Dominic?
That's right. And now that funny business of adding a new member to the group is behind us, we can focus on what's important, and that's bringing gold back to the clubhouse. And we start tonight by showing Braun Breaker and Penta that the Judgment Day are a well-oiled machine. Oh, and Raquel, hard luck in your loss last week to Lyra, but don't worry, I'll be the one to bring home the Intercontinental Championship.
Sure you will.
That was like, you know, a backwards insult.
What are you still doing here? Go help them. Carly, go help them. Go.
She looked at me first.
She looked at me first.
Now, we need to talk about being on Larry. Yeah. I'm gonna do something
Okay, so this will happen first, but then it'll be Bailey and Lyra. Someone's gonna turn heel on rivalry, Paul Heyman. That's the hope, and what I think will make it much more exciting. We always need that WrestleMania surprise, and this would definitely be the time for that, because everyone expects Paul Heyman to just turn on Roman Reigns and then be appointed as CM Punk's, like, you know, manager guy again, but that's too predictable. So the surprising thing would be if he betrays Roman Reigns first. Everyone will know about it. Everyone will say yes, that's fine, and then CM Punk will feel relaxed and stuff now that Roman Reigns is out of the picture, and then all he has left to deal with is Seth Rollins. But then Paul Heyman will probably, I don't know. I'm not saying that he'll attack him, but there was some old footage of Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, like, you know, before, like, you know, he and Roman Reigns ever been a thing, he pepper sprayed Roman Reigns when he was still in his big dog phase, and then I'm trying to remember his name. When he was Curtis Axel's Paul Heyman. When Paul Heyman was Curtis Axel's Paul Heyman guy, he betrayed CM Punk and he beat him with a kendo stick while Curtis Axel held him down. So I wonder if he would do something similar to that again with both Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and then, you know, be Seth Rollins' Paul Heyman guy.
To Papa John's. For a very limited time, we've got free pizza. Yo, tell them what it is.
Buy any large pizza at regular menu price, get one large one-topping pizza for free.
No, like, free. Yeah, we did do that.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Grab some Boy and Maria cookies. The ones with the golden wrapper.
Golden wrapper, you said? Can that golden wrapper do this?
No, but it's the perfect stack.
And you can turn them into a real
What
treat.
is CM Punk's baby? We're still trying to figure out.
Is that
We won't know until the actual match, but
Yo, what's up, man? We still
I
trying to get
assume
that in place, right?
I always
Yeah.
assume the betrayal is the favorite
Was
now.
popping off. They were talking about all this new technology. There's a T-shirt that can button itself.
My boy has that T-shirt.
For real?
And the pants. Yes, sir.
Hands too.
We gotta invest.
My paycheck invests itself. My portfolio is set.
You don't believe in yourself. I believe in me. Why do you think I owned it? You thought I rented that?
Crazy. That's fake.
I don't know why he's like that.
Yeah.
Sort of more for us. I know. Hey, bro.
At Batteries Plus, we know off is not an option. Off means you're late for work or miss a call. Life's busy. You're busy. You need to be on. On the road. On a call. Or just ready to play on. Batteries Plus has batteries, phone repair, key remote services, and lighting solutions you can rely on. Life's waiting. Power on with Batteries Plus. Visit one of over 700 locations today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in London tonight for Monday Night Raw, and we want to invite you to join Stephanie's Places this coming Wednesday in the ESPN original series, following Stephanie McMahon as she explores the pockets of America to help shape the journey through some of the most famous days in WWE history. Stephanie's Places available to watch now on ESPN Plus, also available on Hulu and Disney Plus. Episode 2 comes out this Wednesday.
Yeah, but
Here's a sneak peek.
If what I said what'll happen is true, then the favor is the least of their problems.
And by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
We all right here getting fucking like a boogie today. Yes.
There's not a bigger honor on the planet than the brief time you're the captain or you're the quarterback of World Wrestling Entertainment.
An entrance befitting the quarterback of the team, Cody Rhodes.
I get in my feelings a bit about hating the fact that he won't see it, but
He sees it.
you said something to me at WrestleMania 39. You said, can you feel him? And this is going to sound so crazy to some of you. At WrestleMania 39, I'm under the stage, and not only did I feel like I felt him, I felt like I felt his hand, and I could smell him, and I could, just a whole sensory overload. And I got to WrestleMania 40, and I didn't feel him. And in my mind, it's because he knew I had it.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm totally gonna watch that show, but I'm just waiting for all episodes to be available for streaming, because when it comes to a weekly, like, you know, episode kind of show, I tend to not watch them. So I wait for all episodes to be out, and then I start streaming.
These two are already bickering. I'm a little concerned about this.
It's not a bickering, it's an agreement that they've come to.
An easy agreement at that.
Oh no! Oh no, the Judgment Day has new music too. You see, I told you.
Here's a group that's been bickering for a while, but they're all on the same page, allegedly.
An easy agreement.
Oh no. This is the worst thing. This is terrible. I'm starting to think that start firing Death Rebel and or what's his name? I'm starting to think firing Death Rebel was a mistake, even though I know it's like not really a mistake.
Now you talk about the Judgment Day, talk about dysfunctional families, and when it comes to Balor as of late, to use a London term,
This is just to make a point. Like, I understand it, we're going away from the rock music phase, but we don't need to do this to every superstar now.
For his group on the men's side of the group, at least, over the past few months, and that's never going to sit well with a competitor like Finn Balor, who's looking to drag this team back up to the very top.
Finn Balor has some history with that man, Penta. Penta was the Iron Man of this year's Royal Rumble match. He lasted over 42 minutes before Balor eliminated him.
Listen, I'm having a great night here on the Red Brand on Friday. I'll be back on the Blue Brand in Chicago, where Penta's brother, Ray Phoenix, is debuting, so don't miss that.
Cannot wait for that. First the Lucha Brothers,
Are they really brothers, or they're just saying, or is it just like a Undertaker and Kane thing where they say they're brothers on TV?
Oh, come on, there's no need for that. You're all speaking about the greatest luchador on planet Earth, Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Are you talking about Penta? Is that what you're saying?
No, Dirty Dom.
Tag made it. Braun Breaker. And Braun with a shoulder tackle. The current Intercontinental Champion for 154 days and counting.
So explosive, so electrifying, such a badass. The dogs are barking in London for good reason.
Only the second time in his career that he's had a tag match on Raw or SmackDown. Braun, of course, a former NXT tag champ.
Historically has not particularly played well with others. Trusts only one man, and that is himself.
Braun up over the top, caught Balor, and then a slam in one move. Tremendous move by Breaker.
Unreasonable strength and body control explains why Braun Breaker has, in many people's opinions, become the future of this industry.
Yeah, it's a Kane Undertaker thing. Thank you for enlightening me, thank you. Because I assumed it was that because...
Showing off, building up momentum. Every step has a purpose with Penta.
Because I'm like, they do not look like each other.
Braun Breaker now in the ring. Breaker sends Mysterio over the top rope. Penta gonna fly. Breaker helps him out. Up over the top goes Penta. Takes out Judgment Day. Penta and Braun working very well together as a team.
I want you to push in real slow. Push in real slow. Well, look who's back doing a live call-in show with Richard Kind. Everybody's Live with John Mulaney, only on Netflix. Then we cut to the sunglasses and we're out.
Okay, go, Sility. Pecan.
Confused? Maybe you just need a Snickers pecan.
Check it out. At Planet Fitness, you can get free unlimited fitness training. Save when you join for just $1 down.
We're mixing it up.
We're not slowing down. I'm checking my form.
55 less than 70.
We're just gonna keep showing up. Showing up.
Showing up.
You coming?
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, April 11th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
I'm working on it.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having credit card rewards in the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
It's on already. Yes, it is. They're still on their international European tour, so yes. But this is the last week.
Actually, Mr. Jalen,
And maybe perhaps the last day. I'm not too sure about Friday. If they're doing one more show. But if not, then yes, they'll do it at 3 or 4 again. But just for one more time.
That's Wi-Fi built for streaming live sports. Bring on the good stuff.
That's my brother, in case any of you are new here.
That'd so helpful, Steven. I'm thinking of trying a new margarita recipe. I'm more of a rocks twist guy. Hey, can I come? I sent you an invite.
Probably wants my spam.
Yeah, it's your brother, if anybody was wondering. Check out my cool ass shirt.
Perfect.
A shirt that they've probably seen you wear before.
Smooth has an edge.
I don't think so.
Miles of flavor. Those crispy peaks. 12 flavors so bold.
Here's
once or twice, but I don't think I've on your stream.
Who cares?
Dope. Yeah. Which one's your favorite one? Mine is Hulk.
I don't know because I like DC and I like Marvel, so.
What the did you say?
I said I like DC better than Marvel, and I always will.
Millions around the world on Netflix. Dominic snap their tape now to pet the tag man again.
Did that guy?
Did what guy?
What's his name? Phoenix?
Oh, that's on Friday, so forget him.
I thought they was gonna put him and Penta together.
No.
They wasn't touching.
I know that, but not. It said last week that he would be showcased on SmackDown.
He was on a dark show?
No. Hi, Freshly.
Mom said Alistair Black too?
Huh?
Mommy said Alistair Black?
Yeah, a teaser was shown.
Oh, yeah?
But not an official, like, drop date or whatever.
Not yet.
That makes me wonder, is Aleister Black going to show up at WrestleMania instead?
For who? For what?
I don't know for what, but...
It gotta make sense.
I know it has to make sense, but...
It has to be a big moment. You can't just have to show up at WrestleMania for no dumb shit.
I know. That's why we have to watch more to see.
I wonder if it'll be something with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, but the Judgment Day is not in any WrestleMania matches, and I don't think they will be.
Right. Judgment Day.
What is that? Yeah, I knew Dom was a good wrestler all this time. In fact, he's still one of my top WWE, like, you know, crushes, you would say. Him and Damian Priest, like, you know, hold the place, really. But all Dominic needs to do is just shave off that mustache and get a little trim on the hair, because his mullet is growing a little too much for my liking. But afterwards, he would totally be back in.
Great job blocking the view. Kid Balor. Breaker. Breakneck speed. Goes forward.
Remind your brother, in the Triple H era, nothing has to make sense. Well, when you put it that way, it always turns out being like that. But otherwise, like, you know, we still have our thoughts and theories on what can make sense as fans. Everyone's used to disappointments in WWE, but we can still have our hopes and dreams, so don't crush our hopes and dreams, if I, like, you know, to put it bluntly.
Penta, taking to the sky here.
Dominic, you're not gonna help. Every time you do, something bad happens to Finn Balor. Oh no. Okay, you did something right this time.
Genius from Dirty Double, I think, shot Penta in the way of that flying brawl.
Now Dominic takes out Braun Breaker, Penta in trouble. Balor
Hey, you did it, guys. You did something right. They won't keep up with this anyways, though. Yeah, that's great, you guys. I'm very proud of you that Dominic has you on your good side again, because it'll be even better when he betrays you.
I'll give the credit to you. That was a great signing with
El Grande Americano, man. You see his performance last week?
No.
I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that guy someday.
You know, Chad, the LWO wouldn't mind getting in the ring with you too, but I'm told you're still not feeling well.
Oh dear.
Doctor's orders. Again. And that's a shame because next week Raw is in Minneapolis.
My hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be good by then. Give me a match. I'll compete next week.
Listen, I appreciate the fighting spirit, I do, but the doctor's note kind of ties my hands. You know that.
So Triple H
Pierce, by the
is
time I
giving
get
up on
back on
Judgment Day
American soil, I'll be fine. I know how to get myself healthy.
Chad.
Okay.
Nothing is more important than your health. And besides, next week I've already made arrangements. Who better to compete on American soil than El Grande Americano?
Pierce, that's my hometown, okay?
It
Get me.
is official. Doctor's orders.
Clowns. Idiot.
Sorry about
I don't know. If you have a minute, I would love to discuss some opportunities in the tag division.
They're not giving up on them, and I don't think they will. At least, like, until, like, you know, there's a valid reason, like, shown why. But otherwise, there hasn't been yet. They're just teasing right now, and that's, like, WWE's problem. They like teasing so much to the point where people lose patience, like me.
I love that. I really think that.
Undertaker's critically acclaimed One Dead Man show will take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Live Theater. The Fun Blue Hotel is part of WrestleMania week on Saturday, April 19th at 10 p.m. It will feature the Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing never-before-heard stories from his Hall of Fame career. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. It is our main event tonight. She finally gets her rematch. Rhea Ripley looks to win the world title so she can go to WrestleMania to take out
My
Bianca
favorite
Belair.
girly.
But the woman who stands in her way, the current world champion. The woman who beat
My
the world
other favorite girly.
Iyo Sky, Rhea Ripley, in her main event for the Women's World Championship. And the guest referee, none other than Bianca Belair.
But I'm on Team Iyo for the triple threat match.
Why has America accepted the wait for payday? When life doesn't wait for you to get paid. Introducing MyPay from Chime. A revolutionary new way of getting your pay when you want. Get up to $500
I'm Team Iyo for the match, but for life I'm Team Rhea Ripley, so don't get it twisted. Rhea Ripley will always and forever be my favorite superstar.
With MyPay, get started at Chime.com.
Subway $6.99 for literally any footlong deal is headed to overtime. Yep, deal extended. That's right. Order now in the Subway app and get any footlong on the menu for just $6.99. Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies, fresh baked bread. Wait, can I get a timeout to talk about that bread? No timeout. Ugh. What else? Get it now on the Subway app. Any footlong for just $6.99. Deals only
She's my
here
second
until April 2nd.
favorite
The clock is winding
because
down.
she's
Go to $6.99
pretty, she's cute, she is flawless in the ring, and I just love her energy when she gets angry. It reminds me of Asuka. It's like she's a younger version of Asuka in some ways. Somewhat, because and since Asuka's not here, unfortunately, because of that stupid stalker incident, someone has to, like, not replace her, but just keep her energy
When it
alive.
comes to your business, off is not an option.
The way I see it, Iyo Sky is like a energetic version of Asuka, and Asuka is just a chaotic version of herself. So
you can come out on top.
that's the way I
Batteries
see
Plus
it.
has the national scale to fulfill all your battery
And those
and power
dynamics
needs,
work
and
well
a
together,
dedicated
but
expert for
Asuka's
the
not
local
here, so she
support
can't be.
you want. Power on with Batteries Plus Business. Visit one of our 700 plus stores today.
Hey, did you find the manual? Yes, of course I found it. No, I need that.
Subbing Dale.
Who's Dale?
A real human.
I'm Dale.
American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone. Let's go fix that oven.
Okay, Dale.
I need my phone back. Fix it over video chat with American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
I want to see your best signature move.
WWE LFG.
You want that one move that is synonymous with you.
This is the moment everyone's waiting for.
Please, please, please.
And then WWE Rivals.
Triple H, The Undertaker. Wow, you're like the last two toughest guys in the prison yard.
We were telling each other neither one of us would have accepted anything less.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes Sunday at 8. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
WWE World is coming to Las Vegas April 17th to the 21st. WWE and Fanatics events have announced the 5-day event featuring immersive fan experiences in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Paid autographs and photo ops of your favorite WWE superstars heading to WWE World are available for purchase now. Let's head back to Kathy Kelly.
Foley is very excited for
I wonder why they
WrestleMania,
still
but
have
now
a.
here-
It was a mistake. It's not what it looked like. That's funny. Yeah. I forgot about this segment. Logan Paul has to taint my screen with his presence.
Joining us this evening. Watching it for most of my life.
When I drink Prime, I drink it for show speed. Never Logan Paul. I don't care. I don't care if they're friends. That don't mean anything to me. Their friendship means nothing to me. I just like show speed. Screw Logan Paul. Screw Mr. Beast. And screw KSI.
I have been waiting in the back patiently. Logan Paul, you said you were going to call me out. I'm tired of waiting. If you got something to say to my face, come out here and say it right now. You nailed it, Wayne.
Good job, Wade. Best in the business. That's all you told me, right, Cole? Yep. Appreciate the practice. My mentor and friend, Mikey Cole.
Even his music is terrible. His last music was way better. To an extent. That's the only good thing I can say about you, Logan Paul. That's funny. The bottle says prick on it. Somebody made a Prime bottle that says prick on it. That's just a kinder way of saying. That's just a kinder way of saying that.
In every business, there has never been a man who feeds off hatred better than the Maverick himself.
I'll take that Prime bottle though.
Listen to the song there, the lyrics say so hard.
Julia is an upcoming Japanese Italian. I know who Julia is. I watch NXT a little bit. And if not, my mom tells me, so I'm aware of who she is, but I thought she was... I didn't know she was Italian. I think she's only Japanese. I think you're thinking about Stephanie Bakir, maybe. I don't know. Because I know Stephanie Bakir is a little bit... She's Brazilian, maybe. I could be wrong. She's Brazilian, but also she comes like, you know, she did all her training and wrestling in Japan, so she's fluent in that, so.
If I want to make you wait, you do as you're told because you're sheep.
listening to half of what he says.
Don't get your
Because I really don't like him.
in a bunch. I've had a change of heart, brother. You see, AJ,
And now you're right with the censoring Netflix. You can't see the time. How cute
I'm not stupid,
and corny.
AJ, I've had a change of heart. I'm a dad now. A girl dad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach my daughter the art of forgiveness, so AJ Styles.
Oh,
listen.
Fucking lies. You're gonna spoil that kid just like your wife. Or exploit off of them because you turned your whole wife's birth of your daughter into a ad campaign for your stupid fake ass Lunchables. So for those who still like Logan Paul, heaven knows why.
Y'all know exactly who I am. That's why you're here tonight. I'm Logan Paul.
Okay, you know what? I feel you, man. I've got a daughter too. So you know what? I forgive you too. I forgive you. Different reactions.
You forgive me. What do you mean you forgive me?
Hear me out, folks. I forgive you, Logan Paul, for being the biggest douchebag to ever step foot in the WWE.
Yes. Another kind way to say that.
You know, you brag about your success and your money.
Look, I don't care if he makes fake ass replicas like lunch leaves and that stupid fake ass Hershey bar, Mr. Beast bar. I don't care if they make that because that's like, you know, every company is going to have an alternative where they make a fake ass of a, like, you know, well-known brand. But the fact that he used the birth of his first child as an ad campaign. While his wife was all cozy up in the hospital bed, he just put like boxes all around her. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like there's a limit. I'm just saying. Like, yes, Logan Paul, like, you know, is a thirsty ass guy who will throw his products at people, like, you know, anytime he gets. But the birth of your child, man, like, you really thought that was the best time to promote your new product? Yeah, you're poor. See?
Is that a threat? Is it a threat?
Hasn't been a threat?
We are in London, England. I've got my gear on, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring. What do you think?
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it. London, y'all know it. Logan Paul does not fight for free. The fact is, this city cannot afford me. Everyone here is broke. Congratulations.
Why is WWE wasting their money on you is my question.
You're broke. Congrats. You. I bet you spend your entire life savings, get a front row seat for what? Look at you now. Logan Paul's calling you poor.
I would rather have show speed on as a WWE superstar than you because he made it like a little bit clear that he's devoted a little bit to sports. He's shown it in his live streams too. So show speed I can understand a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. But him, no. He just showed up here for whatever reason.
Logan tried a cheap shot. AJ Styles is ready. AJ takes the fight to Paul.
And I don't care how good of a fighter he gets or like how much he says that I'm passionate about it. This is just to prove people wrong.
Logan slithering away just in the nick of though. Wait a second.
And now Logan backs right off the announce table.
Okay. Little Bulls Club, AJ Styles here. Logan Paul said he doesn't fight for free. I wonder if he gets his ass kicked.
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
He cannot underestimate Logan Paul because that'll happen to you.
Well, that was the cheapest of shots from this man obsessed with money. And now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Oh, and Logan Paul, the polarizer, puts AJ Styles out. And you have to wonder, gentlemen, if we will get Logan Paul and AJ Styles in 19 night at WrestleMania.
This polarizer is just that. Absolutely devastating.
Devastating and perfectly executed. Even AJ Styles would have been impressed watching that.
Let's head back to our Jackie record.
Paul, thank you so much. Lyra, congratulations on your successful title defense last week against Raquel Rodriguez. You know, WrestleMania is only 3 weeks away, so I'm curious to know what your focus is now with the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, firstly, I have to thank Bayley for last week. I love it so much that she has my back when it comes to Liv and Raquel. But when it comes to this title, I have to make it clear that I can stand on my own 2 feet. And Bayley is the one person who has beaten me since I won this. And that is driving me crazy. So not only do I have to keep my promise to her, I now have to prove to myself that I can and will beat her. So next week, it's the rematch. Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley. And this time it's for the Intercontinental Women's Championship.
Okay, breaking news here on Monday Night Raw. Lyra, you said you would be a fighting champion and you're
That's where they're gonna attack them, so it could be a no contest. Then it'll turn into them tag teaming, and then maybe possibly having a tag team title shot, and then who knows, Lyra will have 2 belts on her hand.
Thursday, April 17th, the Sunday, April 20th, at Live and Las Vegas, the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. Tickets on sale now via WrestleManiaAfterDark.com. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. You're gonna come with me,
You guys are cute.
We saw you yesterday. Now those bell bottoms have become urine catchers.
So, having some fun, but let's get serious now and talk about what happened earlier tonight at the hands of our World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. Now, Jey Uso had been zip-tied to the ring by Gunther. Jimmy Uso, who had already been beaten and choked out in the match, was helpless.
I gotta hand it to Jey Uso though. He didn't shed one tear, and most of the people who see like someone they care about being attacked that brutally would either scream or cry a lot. And I just gotta say,
Jey Uso, Pat, was forced to watch his brother get destroyed.
It was supposed to be a confidence boost tonight for Jey Uso. Instead, he watched Jimmy Uso get busted open and choked out twice.
So that is an absolute catastrophe for the mindset of the challenger Jey Uso heading towards WrestleMania.
And as for the bloody Jimmy Uso, we understand that he is being attended to by our medical staff. Follow WWE social media accounts for updates on Jimmy throughout the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week, Monday Night Raw returns to the States.
I'll inform you when I hear about that.
Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, and it is stacked. You heard the news just moments ago. Lyra Valkyria wants to be a fighting champion. She will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Bayley.
So next week, y'all, we're back to 8 o'clock.
For Elimination Chamber. I know, Pat, you're going to be excited because next week, El Grande Americano returns to action in Minnesota.
Had the world talking. El Grande Americano returning to action in Minneapolis. Shame Jack
the triple threat match looming at WrestleMania. The main event of WrestleMania Saturday between Punk, Roman Reigns, and this man, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth returns to Monday Night Raw live in Minneapolis on Netflix next week.
Nice outfit. But like I said, it looks like a fighting outfit. What does everyone think about that name? I think it's stupid, honestly. This whole storyline is stupid and pointless for many reasons, but like I see where they're trying to go with this, but it's a gamble because there could be two ways people can look at it. They can look at it a racist way, and they can look at it as a stupid and comical way, and both sides, like, you know, don't, like, you know, clash with each other, because of course there'll be some assholes on the internet that'll say even more racist stuff about this, and like, you know, it all escalates into, like, you know, from worse to worse. So that's what I had to delete lots of comments just because I made lots of opinions about how I view this, and lots of people have been on my ass. And I'm Spanish, so you can understand why it is such a pain in the ass for me to deal with. So it's just that the fact that they think I'm the right kind of Spanish that
to show you why Goya black beans
they have to, what you call it,
brought in the experts.
they have to give me shit for this kind of stuff. So
Approved.
Award-winning taste. Approved.
Approved.
Every can of Goya
and I wasn't even saying anything. I wasn't even saying anything bad necessarily about the whole storyline. I just said it's kind of pointless. That doesn't mean that it can't turn into something good though, because lots of pointless storylines in WWE turned into great storylines. I can't name none at the top of my head right now, but I'm sure there people can tell me otherwise.
Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
America rules, and so does real American beer. Get some.
But all in all, I know that this storyline is going to die down quickly because of what I said. There's lots of backlash, like, you know, some good, some bad, and I don't think, like, you know, WWE wants to have like that kind of conflict going around with the WWE audience. So
What do you think about this parlay? It's great, but why don't you use me for something you really need help with? What does Charles Barkley really need help with? Hundreds of results found. Pronouncing alma mater. What?
because in my opinion, I can see why people think this, like, you know, storyline's a little racist, but at the same time, they haven't been, like, you know, very blunt about their racist parts, like, you know, their racist, like, imprints, I would say. Like, I can see why, but they haven't been, so they can't really say that, oh, this is like a disgrace and stuff. But I can probably only say that because I'm not Mexican, and luchador is not traditional in Puerto Rico. At least, like, you know, it's as popular as Mexico, so that's what I'm just saying. But because I'm Spanish, that automatically makes me a Mexican, apparently, on the internet, so...
All new, Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
People are just naive and dumb.
1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And not only that, this is the second week in a row I got the better of Braun Breaker. You know what? It's WrestleMania season. And I'm on a roll. I've got some momentum.
You had 2 wins. That doesn't automatically mean.
A title match. Hey, good job tonight, kid. Finn's back. Finn's back.
You just what you just said? You said he won, not you guys won.
That's not what you meant. What you meant was that...
Yeah, but you worked just as hard for the victory tonight, just like Finn, and now he wants to piggyback off your hard work with the title opportunity. You already had an opportunity against Braun Breaker and he lost. But you never lost when you had your chance.
Yeah, but what...
I don't know what you're gonna say, so say no more. I'm gonna go talk to Adam Pearce as soon as he's done. As soon as he's done.
Oh dear. So Liv wants them to split. Which I know why, but I don't at the same time because it's probably something else bigger than that. I remember that outfit. I love that outfit. I think that's the outfit she wore in Australia. I think, if I remember correctly. I love that outfit though, where it had the little thorn, like the little chainsaw thorn thingy sticking out on her bra and stuff, and I love that.
Iyo Sky stopped her plans in her tracks. As she won the world title from Rhea Ripley, Rhea has not been happy since over the fact that Bianca Belair was in ringside.
And I really like that she's gotten more used to wearing red eyeshadow than purple eyeshadow. I guess I like it more because I like wearing a lot of red eyeshadow and pink eyeshadow, so those shades associate with me more. I never got purple eyeshadow though. I only ever wore blue, pink, and red. Any other eyeshadow like that you've seen me wore, that was just face paint I actually made to look like eyeshadow. So that doesn't really count.
And speaking of WrestleMania, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfy. And by WWE 2K25. Available now. Bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite Bloodline family history in 2K Showcase. The Bloodline Dynasty, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates.
Way to go, girlie.
This is the current world champion, the genius of the sky, Iyo Sky.
And that's the classic outfit that she'd be wearing. And I like that outfit too. I wish I had her shorts. Her shorts are very cool. It's like she's wearing pants out of a leg warmer, and I love it.
No question marks whatsoever about who runs this place.
Remind everyone about Raw Recap tomorrow on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts. Megan and Sam, our very special guest in Big Balor, of course, will be talking about this matchup because this match directly affects WrestleMania. Who's going? Who's going to be in Vegas? Who's going to be our champion? We find out now. Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's World Championship!
Whoa. Oh, why is it silent? Excuse me. This is not me. This is Netflix. Excuse me, can you put the show back on? Oh man. Damn, Netflix, you crashed my TV. Wow, I can't believe it. Netflix crashed my TV. So this'll just take a second. Yeah, I'm not missing much anyway. Rhea Ripley, the ring guitar and War Games. Oh yes, that's right. War Games. I thought it was Elimination Chamber for a second, but you're right, because I remember she had like that sort of like spike hairdo or whatever at the time and stuff. Okay, now I could go back on. Okay, we're back on. I don't know what was that all about. Oh no.
Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
No.
The following
This is not live.
scheduled for one fall.
No.
Is for the
No. Thank you. I don't want to watch it from where I stopped.
First appearance ever.
Thank you.
As a referee here.
I was like, I don't want it to crash again just because it's not live.
Do not want to make a mistake which could affect this World Championship match. Rhea
Okay.
Ripley, working the ankle, trying to pick the ankle of Iyo Sky. Great balance, turns that into a cover. Rhea now into a cover alone. Iyo Sky on the other side. Rhea powers her through, shoulders down. Again, Rhea's shoulders are down. Bianca being tested in the early going. Jackknife cover by Sky. Rhea Ripley turns it around again. Bianca Belair trying to do her best.
Great work by Bianca, keeping track of it all.
Flipping.
Rhea back into the corner. Rhea Ripley with an explosive clothesline. World title up for grabs.
They're so adorable together. I just love them because I know, like, you know, when everything's said and done, they're just the cutest together.
In the lake, man, that ranch is deep. New crispy tenders, bring the flavor, Wingstop.
Hey, did you find the manual?
Yes, of course I found it. No, I need that.
Summon Dale.
Who's Dale?
A real human.
I'm Dale. American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone. Let's go fix that oven.
Okay, Dale.
I need my phone back.
Fix it over video chat with American Home Shield. Sign up today at ahs.com.
Taxes was not having time for your passion. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert doing everything, while you do anything. Now this is Taxes.
Yeah. Let's see if Bianca will interfere somewhat with this. Because having superstars as special guest referee, especially when they have conflict with other superstars, is never a good idea.
What else? Get it now on the Subway app. Any foot long for just $6.99. Deal's only here until April 2nd. The clock is winding down. Use code $6.99FL now.
We're having fun in the snow all winter long with Twisted Tea Drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Ice
Do I watch Stephanie McCure on NXT? Sometimes. I told you I do watch sometimes NXT on the occasion, but I don't watch it as much as my mom does. So whatever intel that my mom gets from NXT, she tells me so I can be aware of the superstars that do appear on the actual brands. Because once they convert or like, you know, make an appearance to, you know, either Raw or SmackDown, I'll be like, you know, better like, you know, informed of what better informed at what they're doing and like, you know, why they're here. Because they can't stay here until the end of WrestleMania. Because the draft has to happen after WrestleMania. Or if not after WrestleMania, then after Backlash for sure. So I wonder what NXT superstars are going to make it to the real brand this year. Because honestly, it was a bit of a letdown because two of their chosen NXT draft pickers got fired, and I'm like, why? Like, they didn't even get a chance to showcase themselves, and they got fired. Like, I forgot, I think Blair Davenport was her name. She was chosen. She was the second girl to be chosen from NXT, and she was hardly shown. She only made an appearance like twice, and then they never used her again, and they fired her. And I'm like, why did they do that? Because she was actually good on NXT. She could have stayed on NXT if this was bound to happen. So that's like, you know, WWE better be smart with their NXT picks this year. Aw, they're cheering for her. Oh, she's so cute.
Mouthing off at Bianca Belair. Iyo Sky with a wicked cross body. That suicide dive into a cross body.
See, those lights reflect so beautifully off of Iyo Sky's outfit. The announce desk.
Iyo Sky breaks it. Clearly, Iyo Sky bouncing off a little better than Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is on Scott. And Rhea, a powerhouse now with Iyo on her shoulders. Face first off the apron. Rhea now.
Hey, are you sure? I thought she was out for injury. At first she was, but then they fired her ass. At first she was out for injury, but then they fired her ass.
Rhea Ripley just overbalanced and smashed her head on the way down. Both women taken out in the process. Rhea lost her balance there. Iyo Sky didn't hit it clean, but certainly got the job done. And both men beat the count back to the ring at 8. Good count by Bianca. And remember, the champion's advantage goes to Sky in this match. Because Rhea must pin or submit the champion. Disqualifications, countouts don't matter. Now the slugfest begins.
That's another thing WWE likes to do. Just because, like, somebody is out for maternity leave or out with an injury, and they haven't, like, you know, made an effort to come back in the time limit, they fire them. And that's stupid, because you can't rush an injury. Can't rush an injury to heal faster. Especially when they're not top stars, so WWE is now, like, you know, giving them the intensive care that top stars would get.
Just took way too long to have a competitor like Rhea Ripley on the ground like that. Wait up. Rhea Ripley lifting our champion into the sky in London.
Oh. You almost got it. Oh no, that was a bad thing. Oh, okay, you reversed it in time. Okay, great. Hey, well done, Iyo Sky. Aw, did you? Aw, you cut your elbow, Iyo Sky. elbow's bleeding.
Iyo Sky managed to over-rotate.
Hey guys, this is for the Women's World Championship, an opportunity to defend against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. We do want to welcome the WWE fans who are watching for the very first time tonight on Netflix in India. What a night to start your Netflix and WWE relationship in India with this Women's World Championship match. In the bullet train attack from Iyo Sky. And Iyo now from the top rope. Rhea Ripley, though, causes her to lose her balance.
The second time Iyo Sky has just taken too long against a strong, durable competitor like Rhea Ripley, but gets perhaps another bite of the cherry here.
And now, Iyo up to the top rope. Rhea's in trouble. This could be Io's opportunity.
Not the headbutt to the in the sky. Not a headbutt in the air.
How the hell is Iyo Sky?
Yeah, that was amazing. It wasn't really on the head though. It was on her chest. Because if it was on the head and in the air, that would definitely hurt. Well, I didn't know her that well in NXT, but I know her vaguely well in NXT, and I did like her gimmick at least a little bit. At least when she was around Alba Fire, at the time when Alba Fire was in NXT. And she had white and black hair, so that split ombre effect on the hair is like, you know, I'm very biased on. Oh my god. No, no, no. You didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't. It was two. No, she didn't. No, it wasn't. No. No, I know, Rhea Ripley. I know. I'm sorry to do this to you, but she's right. It was 2.5. Who would like to see come back that got released? Honestly, I don't know, because I forgot most of the people that got released. Well, actually no. I want to see. I wish that what's her name?
The trip to WrestleMania is on the line. Switched by Sky.
I'm trying to think of her name. That person who was with Candice LeRae. I'm trying to remember her name. I know who I'm talking about, but I just forgot her name right now. So just tell me right now.
The official Bianca Belair has been knocked out of the ring. And a rip tie by Rhea. And a cover of Sky.
There's no referee. You pushed her. 16. Indy Hartwell, thank you. Yes, I wanted to see her come back, but honestly, not after what I saw, because she's in an Australian indie wrestling league right now, and she became champion, and I'm like, see, I knew she would bounce back from that. But I still wish, like, you know, she would have stayed, though, because she was very loved. And I also wish Baron Corbin could come back, but he's been very open that he doesn't care, like, you know, about wrestling much anymore. He just wants to live his life. And also, update on him, he just got like 3 or 4 gold medals from a jiu-jitsu contest recently. Oh no. Rhea Ripley, this is the downfall. You keep talking about it, you keep repeating history.
Bianca Belair counting. Now going to drag Rhea away. Once again, a heavy-handed breakup by this Rhea Ripley destroying the official.
Where are they live from? They're it's their last stop in London today.
She slapped her. She threw jewelry at her. Rhea not earning herself any favors with the ref. Yeah, Rhea realizing her frustration. That could be a disqualification.
That was definitely an accident.
Iyo Sky drop kicking our official.
No! I'm done!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a double disqualification. Therefore, the Women's World Champion is
Still Iyo Sky. Yeah, I knew it would be something like this.
That's a shame for Rhea Ripley, but you know, put yourself in Bianca Belair's shoes, guys. She allowed a lot to happen in this match.
Well, it'll be available for streaming by the time this is over. It's about to end in a few minutes.
She got kicked, she got slapped, she got...
Oh, yeah, that was perfect. That was perfect, Iyo.
Three women who have been throwing hands for weeks. Ego's out of control, now coming on through.
Hey, like I said, this is a Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey 2.0. Except we have good superstars. Not saying that not saying that Becky Lynch is a bad superstar. It's just that she was the only good superstar that I actually liked from that match. But I actually like all these women in this match. So that's the only difference between back then and now.
The Women's World Championship. The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania because Iyo Sky is still the world champion. And she'll face Bianca Belair for the Women's World title in 19 nights at WrestleMania. And I think at this point, Rhea Ripley's like,
Okay, Rhea Ripley, I'll let you have it this time. Like I said, I love you first and foremost. It's just that I'm on Team Iyo when it comes to this match.
Against the woman who cost me the championship in the first place.
Oh, that's your opinion, but nonetheless, Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair in trouble.
Oh dear, Iyo Sky, she's just laying there dead. Oh dear, that's split.
Therapy session for Rhea, taking out her anger. That is a great way to put it. Rhea Ripley frustrated to no end.
I don't think this anger is going to go away. I'll be honest with you guys. Temporary catharsis. That's it.
I love you, baby. That's what she's whispering. I'm just kidding. I heard what she said. It was just something angry. Yeah, it's ending now.
But she is no closer to a championship match tonight at WrestleMania than she was last week. It'll be Bianca and Iyo for the title, even though Rhea Ripley is the last woman standing here tonight. Thanks for 3 weeks in Europe. Thank you, London. We'll see you next week in Minnesota.
Thank you. Ba-boom. That is the show, and this definitely was the best one out of all of them. That promo with John Cena. That promo with John Cena was gold. That really definitely took the cake of all the promos that we had. What are we supposed to watch now? I don't know. I'm about to end the stream anyway, so go, have fun, do whatever. I really don't care. You're just not gonna be here. So, but that's the show, and that John Cena promo, like I said, was the best one out of all of them, and this definitely makes this much more worthwhile seeing. And what else to say? Oh yeah, screw Logan Paul too, but also I'm really sad that it didn't happen the way I said with, Jimmy winning and then showing Jey how easy it is to beat Gunter, and that would make him feel some type of way. I'm like sad that they didn't do that, but at the same time I'm glad that didn't happen, just because I don't want them to feud that quickly. So that's all I have to say about that. And like I said, I'm totally for Team Iyo on this one, but Rhea Ripley is always and forever my favorite superstar. So that's all I'll say on the topic that happened just now. But this is the end for today's show. I have no idea if they're going to, like, you know, where they're at for Friday's show. I have to look more into detail, but you'll see my live anyway to really find out. So until then, thanks for watching, and catch me back here on Friday, and I will be back here to give you the goods like always. Peace out.